Baby, I have a lot to say. Do you hear me talking to you? Girl. Hey my babies, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a sit down talk. I know I haven't had like a little heart to heart with y'all in a minute, and I love doing these chit chats. So you know, y'all can get to know me a little better. We could vibe. Y'all could just stay in the loop of everything. So if you guys are new here, hey, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe, because Bookie, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? So make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. I asked you guys to give me some questions on Instagram so I can include them in the video. Whatever you guys wanted to know and hear about. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me. That's another thing, because why you not follow me on Instagram? But no, for real, go follow me just to tap into like my everyday life outside of YouTube. And yeah, so we're about to get into it. Let me take a little sip. I'm grown, honey. I can still. Okay, so first question, do you take any weight gain supplements? Girl, no. Now I used to, because y'all know at a point like before I had my son, I was literally like 98 pounds. I would not go over 100. So at that time my main goal was to like gain some weight. So I had took something called amphetamine, which is like a syrup that you take and it makes you gain weight, which that was cool and all, but mind you, that's when I started getting like a little double chin, a little back, a little, you know, all of that weight started going elsewhere. It wasn't going to just the right places. It was literally going everywhere. So I stopped taking that immediately. But that was in high school though, y'all. But now, no. Ever since I had my son, I naturally just gained weight. I'm 140 pounds now. So I'm just trying to make my 140 look like how I want it to look now that I have the weight that I actually wanted. I wanted to go to my butt. I just wish all this weight would just gravitate towards my ass. Like, please. Like, why you want to go to my stomach? What's tea? Why? Like, do you hear me talking to you? The fat needs to go to the ass. But yeah, I don't take any weight gain supplements. Where was your favorite place that you have been to so far? Oh, Jamaica for sure. Jamaica. Y'all, I love Jamaica. That was literally like my dream vacation. So when I first turned 21, that was like when I first got my passport, I had turned 21 and that was my first stop. I had to go to Jamaica. I'm actually in the process of getting my kids their passports. I definitely want them to experience Jamaica too. And I honestly feel like everybody should experience Jamaica one day. Like, Jamaica is such a vibe, seriously, like from the culture to the food. If you're Jamaican, baby, shout out to you. I love y'all real bad. How do you manage to push yourself to dress up nice every day? Girl, y'all don't be seeing me every day, child. I be in this house looking a hot mess, especially when I probably stayed up late working or editing or whatever the case may be, and then I go to sleep late. Then I have to wake up 3 hours later to bring Amir to school, and Amir is up like he's not even damn sleep at that point because he's up. I didn't brought him in the car, so now he doesn't want to go to sleep, and now I'm drained and I'm tired. Girl, it be a lot sometimes, or sometimes I just don't be feeling like showing up and being cute. So every so often though, I do definitely try to, you know, get cute, do a little something to my face, because honestly that's like therapy to me, especially if I've been in the house looking crazy all week. Like, baby, I want to get up, I want to get dressed, I want to get fine and just remind myself like, you're that girl. So no, I do not dress up nice every day. Okay, if y'all seen how I be in this house looking, y'all be like, girl. Y'all, honestly, when I be like in a funk where I got a lot going on, I used to get comfortable in wearing like sweats and the messy hair, and honestly like that made my funk worse. That actually was kind of making me a little depressed. So I can't do like the sweatpants vibe for too long in the house, because honestly no, it makes me feel even more shittier. So I would have to like take a shower. Of course I'll take a shower, but you know, take a shower, do my body scrubs, put on some clean clothes, do my hair, like, you know, put a little fragrance on, like a little light mist, because honestly it just makes me feel better even if I am just sitting in the house. So can you see yourself getting married? Oh my god, yes. And honestly, I've been having so much wedding fever. Like, I've been having so much wedding fever. I've been wanting to get married Like, that's always been a goal of mine, even when I was in school before I had kids. Like, I always just pictured myself getting married, but somehow I fell in the baby mama trap. But anyways, it's okay. I still definitely want to get married. I do envision myself having, like, you know, a big family, the white picket fence with the ring, baby. So I'm just praying that God, you know, sends my soulmate when I'm ready and when the time is right, and we could do that. Okay. What's some advice for people coming into their 20s? Oh, mind you, this question is like a 5-minute answer, okay? I love giving advice to the girlies, so y'all bear with me, okay? Baby, I have a lot to say. Hold on. Let me take a little show. So I'm 24 now, and these are just some things that I honestly wish that I knew. For one, get in the gym. Get in the gym, and you know you hear me, okay? Keep your body in shape, because you want to be old and fine, okay? Just because you old don't mean that you have to lose yourself, baby. Still be fine. You could be the fine grandma. They be like, damn, who is that? And if you want a happier and healthier you, that's just definitely the way to go. Watch what you eat. Watch what you eat. Watch what you eat. And I'm talking to myself too when I say that. I'm a foodie. I love food, but not all food is good for you. So you gotta be mindful of what you're eating and putting in your body, because it's gonna catch up with you later, okay? Learn to love yourself entirely, okay? Don't halfway love yourself. Love yourself to the fullest. And baby, that means if somebody is showing you red flags, just know them red flags are never gonna turn green. So you need to just leave while you can. Because the moment that you keep going back to something toxic, you're showing yourself, oh, you don't really love yourself like that, because you're constantly putting up with bullshit after bullshit, knowing the consequences of it. So you can't possibly love yourself if you're putting yourself in a repeated cycle of bullshit. And this is coming from somebody that kept putting themselves in a repeated cycle of bullshit, seeing flags and flags after flag after flag, and just making all the red flags green in my head. So girl, show up for yourself. And once you actually start setting those boundaries, that contributes to your self-love, because you respect yourself a little bit more and you're actually putting forth the action to doing so. So your confidence just boosts automatically. So make sure that y'all are loving on yourselves, taking care of yourselves. Girl, go get those nails and those toes did. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna have at least my toes done, y'all. I can't be walking around with my feet looking crusty and I'm staring at them. Or even if you can't even fit that into your budget, girl, go to Dollar General, get a little foot pedicure thing at home, get the scrubber, scrub your feet, do your toes, learn how to do things yourself. But baby, it's no excuse to be walking around with crusty ass feet. Also, build genuine connections. I feel like in your 20s, meeting people and meeting great people is honestly such a blessing. I love meeting new people that's into different things, because guess what? If I ever need a connection with something, they can help me and I can help them, because I have something to offer as well. So it's good to build genuine connections with good people, especially people that have their hands in a little bit of everything. So, you know, it'll be beneficial for both of you guys. Maybe you do hair and this person does taxes, so you need your taxes done, and girl, she's finna do your hair. It's just good to know people in different fields and different industries, because at the end of the day, I feel like everybody needs a team to evolve and to elevate. And honestly, you just have to get a team going. That's your team on the back end. Like, oh, I have somebody that can do this, that, and the third. Like, be that person that meets people. And honestly, I'm not an introvert, but I'm not an extrovert. I'm in the middle. I believe it's called like an ambivert. I don't know how to say it, y'all. Don't come for me. But I feel like I'm in the middle, but I do like being by myself a lot. I kind of got to a point where I didn't want to make friends or even connections with people, because I was so scarred from people that actually did me wrong in the past. But I realized solitude is healthy, but it's healthy to a certain extent. Like, you do want to have those connections with people. I feel like everybody needs social relations in a way. Like, you need it to a certain extent. No, you don't have to just be cool and, you know, family with everybody, but it's good to have those type of, you know, beneficial friendships, or like relationships and connections with people that do amazing things, you know. So just try to get out of your comfort zone and make those connections if you can. Just know, is no such thing as failure. That's another tip. It's literally no such thing as failure, girl. The sky is a limit. I know that sounds so cliche, but girl, it's not. Okay, when you really think about it, it's not. You gotta think big. Stop thinking small. Stop playing yourself small. You are that girl. You're gonna get what the fuck you want, and that's just what it is. So guess what? Stop thinking small. Think big. Think big, bitch. Okay, cheers to that. Second, that you think that something isn't gonna work out, or you give yourself doubt, that's when you fail. Okay, when you're young, you have room to mess up. You have room to fall down and get back up. And if this didn't work, maybe I should do it different this way, you know? Next tip, discipline yourself. I know it's a lot that I'm telling y'all, but it's just me being real, because I just feel like I wish I would have known this more so when I was 20. Like, it's like I already knew, but I just was not taking it serious as I should at first. Being disciplined makes you attractive. It really does. You cannot be hot and not have no type of discipline. Don't give out second chances. If that nigga did you wrong one time, he'll do it again. Leave him alone. No second chances. If that friend messed you over again, she was talking about you, she was just being flawed, she's gonna do it again and again and again and again. When people show you their hand, believe them, because next time they're just gonna learn how to be more sneakier and learn how to play you better. Another thing, y'all, it's okay to outgrow people that you've been friends with for years. Sometimes life just deters y'all in different, you know, directions, and that doesn't mean that y'all are beefing. It doesn't mean that you lost love for them. It just means that y'all energy just probably doesn't align anymore. So I mean, it's okay to outgrow people. Don't feel guilty for it. Don't stop trying to squeeze into spaces that you've outgrown. Okay, that's how you play it small. We're playing it big. Last thing, create an emergency fund. Make sure that you do have emergency money, because life happens and you want to make sure that you're good. Okay, so next question, how have you been feeling and doing mentally? Oh my god, y'all, I have been doing so much better. I know last year was it was actually very bad for me, because it was just so much that happened. It was so much that went down. And honestly, like, to top it all off, my friend's suicide, it really did something to me, y'all. Like, and I didn't realize how much it affected me until probably like a month after she passed. And I don't know, but I was just in a really, really, really dark place. And I'm just happy and I'm grateful that I'm out of it now. From that to dealing with just petty little issues with like Amora's dad and just bullshit, y'all. Like, it just, I don't know, it started, like, it was really fucking with me. Like, it was affecting me really bad to the point where I was just down. And I feel like y'all felt that through my energy on my videos, and that's why I wouldn't really record like that as well, because I'm like, you know, I'm not feeling 100. I don't feel mentally good. I'm not here. It feels like I'm not here on planet Earth with everybody else. Like, I'm somewhere else. So I was just trying to get my mental together for myself and my kids, because if I'm not together, then I feel like my kids, you know, I can't really get them together. So I just had to like take a step back. But honestly, now I am so grateful, and I just want to thank God for putting me in a better mind space, a better mental space, and just giving me room to flourish. I also cut off a lot of dead weight and things that I knew was just not good for me, Bookie, and it feels amazing. That's why my main tip on the 20s advice that I just gave y'all, cut off dead weight. If something is toxic or bothering you, leave it alone, and I promise you, you will feel 1,000 times better. I'm just happy to share that with y'all. A lot of you guys were asking me, so it just means a lot knowing that y'all care. And you know, yeah, any specific routines that you have for the kids? So we have like a certain routine set in stone when it comes to like hygiene and things like that, but for the most part I kind of let them go throughout their day how they do. But Amora knows for a fact that she's kind of on a schedule. In the morning she has to floss, brush her teeth. We lay her clothes out the night before so she can know what to do when she wakes up in the morning and what she's wearing. Boom, put her clothes on, go to school. I pick her up, she comes home, I make sure that she puts her bag up. I don't let her just leave her bag on the ground. That's like a pet peeve for me. I just want her to be clean and clean up behind herself. And honestly, I'm just trying to establish that within her now, so it can be set in stone. So when she gets older, it's just like a habit for her. But she puts her book bag up, put her shoes by the door, wash her hands, change her clothes, and do her homework. She knows after her homework, that's when she can get on YouTube. She love YouTube, okay? So she get on YouTube for a little bit. We might play a game, we might do something. It just depends on the day, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling. That's why I said it's not like a set routine on how things are gonna go, but she just knows certain things to do every day. That's a must. And then after that, like, she just chills. She knows homework first. Anything after that is, you know, is on her, but make sure that that homework is done. Now Amir, he's not really like, I don't know, I make sure that he goes to sleep by 9. He knows to wake up and I help him brush his teeth, but he's not really like on a set schedule at all. When I eat breakfast, he eats breakfast. He snacks throughout the day. He eats lunch, dinner. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal. It's nothing that I have written down or anything. Yeah, I just want them behaving good. I don't need them going out and they be like, who raised you? Bitch, me. So I want to make sure that they're doing everything that they need to do to you know, be clean, healthy, smart, well-mannered. And yeah, so whatever doesn't align in that is not in our routine, okay? Hey Unique, any plans of you going back to school, like having a degree? Just asking. Girl, yes, that's actually been on my mind heavy. Honestly, in my head, I want to be the jack of all trades. Before I actually got into like content creating, I always wanted to be a nurse, okay? Literally, I wanted to be in the medical field. It was either being a registered nurse or I wanted to actually deliver babies and be an OBGYN. But I don't think I want to be an OBGYN because I can't be on call when my patients are going in and I want to go to Mexico next week. So girl, no ma'am, I don't think that's for me. But I was thinking about doing something in the medical field. I'm not sure just yet what I would like to do. I'm actually still doing my research on that, but that is a goal of mine within like the next year or two, to definitely go to college. And I wouldn't do the physical college experience. I would do the online virtual experience by me having 2 kids, but I definitely want a degree, okay? So stay tuned because that's definitely been on my mind really heavy. So yeah. Next question. I want to be my own boss and start my own business. I just don't know where to start. You can literally make money from anything that you do. Whatever you're passionate about, you can find a way to turn that into some income. So just sit back, think about, okay, what am I passionate about? What can I really do? What am I good at doing? Don't force yourself to do something that you can't really do or don't know how to do. Or if you're really not interested in sitting down learning about this certain thing or whatever the case may be, you have to do something that you really enjoy doing, because after a while it's going to get boring and you don't want to have or leave no room for laziness or procrastination. So if you're good at cooking, girl, start selling plates. Start selling plates. Start trying to register your business on DoorDash. Do what you got to do. Make a name for yourself. Start passing out cards. If you do nails, same thing. Girl, go on Facebook Marketplace. Put that you do nails on Facebook Marketplace and start advertising yourself. Okay, if you're good at fixing stuff, go and fix stuff in people's neighborhoods. If you're good at babysitting, girl, start doing like babysitting jobs, nanny jobs. Saying all that to say, you can definitely start working for yourself. It's so easy to create your own business and create your own schedule and do all of that. But you have to do what you're passionate about, and you have to sit down and learn about it and market yourself. Some people have the right plan. Everything looks nice. But guess what? They're not marketing themselves right. So nobody's seeing their product. Nobody's seeing what they're doing, their business, or, you know, you got to be different, okay? Even if you're doing nails, people might feel like it's oversaturated. It's an oversaturated business to be in, but honestly, not really, because it's a lot of money out here to go around. But what makes you different? What makes people want to go to you versus another nail tech? So you have to like market yourself in a way where you're gravitating a lot of customers to yourself and, you know, making your business boom. So, yeah, that's my tips on starting a business. Honestly, put yourself out there. Don't be scared. Put yourself out there once you know what it is that you want to do. Simple. How do you keep going as a single mom of 2? So honestly, I put myself on a schedule, okay? I try to put myself on a schedule. Sometimes life gets crazy where you can't stick to your schedule, but I try to write down everything that I need to do for myself throughout the week, for the kids throughout the week if they have doctor's appointments or certain things are coming up, practices, whatever. Really specifically Amore, because you know Amir isn't into anything for real yet. But I try to stick to that schedule. I honestly make a lot of time for myself. Reason being, I felt like after I had my son, I was going to like a postpartum depression where I felt like my only identity was being a mom. And yes, I'm a mom. I know I'm a mom. Cool. But I just felt like it was no more unique, and it was just literally just mom. Just that feeling like my only identity, and feeling like I didn't know who I was anymore as a person and as my own person, it really put me in a bad place at the time. So I started making it my job to like go out and enjoy myself. And I used to feel guilty when I first had him, and like my first time going out, I remember I felt so guilty, and I was so much in my head that I did not enjoy myself. I'm a firm believer, if you don't take care of yourself, your kids are going to pick up on that energy. You're not going to be a 100% great mom like you aspire and want to be like, because you're going to be drained 24/7. Honestly, I'm still trying to balance it out, y'all, honestly, but my main thing is having a schedule and making that time for myself, and also making that time with my kids so I can make sure they're happy, I'm happy, boom, we all happy at this point. Yeah, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it be feeling like a lot of pressure. You know, just having everything on me financially, being able to financially, making sure that they're happy spiritually, mentally, physically, just everything, y'all. Well, not with a mirror, because you know I do get help from his dad, but just more so with my daughter, and honestly trying to raise, you know, a beautiful young lady, and she's gonna be just that. But oh, excuse me, but sometimes it just be feeling like a lot of pressure. How do you deal with co-parenting when it comes to your kids? So like I mentioned before, I do have a very good co-parent relationship with my son's father. I'm trying to get on board with Amora's dad. Y'all know that's just kind of crazy right now, and I've been speaking on it, and I'm not trying to just shed a negative light on him, but it's just, I was trying to bring some awareness. If y'all know, y'all know. I posted a video on my Instagram or whatever, just basically saying how I wanted him to be there for her more, and that's the truth, you know? And a lot of people were like, fuck, hold on. I just got my nose pierced and I didn't squeeze it and it hurt. It hurt so bad. But a lot of people was like, don't shed light on it. And I have not been shedding light on it. Y'all don't ever hear me speak on this person at all. Y'all don't ever hear me speak on Amora's dad for real, or shed him in a negative light. But recently it's just been crazy, and it's not me bashing him, but I just want him to get better, because I want a co-parent. I want Amora to see what it's like having both of her parents. And even though we're not together, you know, that's fine. We still need to, you know, make sure that she's getting equal love and attention from all parents, because not all parents, but you know, both parents, because it's just like, damn, you know, if she feels like one child is getting more attention than her, that makes her feel a type of way. Or if she feels like, you know, it's a lot that plays into it. But hopefully things get better. That's the only thing that I can pray for. Yeah. What are your fall must-haves? Oh, I have a lot of fall must-haves, but it really just depends on the category that we're talking about, for real. So in the house, I need my vanilla candles. I need vanilla candles. I need vanilla candles. I need vanilla candles. That's one of my favorite fragrances, but I feel like in the fall time, that's like my favorite thing to wear. And honestly, one of my favorite fragrances, y'all, is the Burberry Goddess. I wear that a lot. I love that because it kind of has that vanilla hint in the perfume or whatever. But I love having like a collection of perfumes and body mists that just smell and give that hint of vanilla. I don't know what it is about vanilla, but I need that in the fall. I really need that in general, but in the fall it just hits different. Also, I love a tracksuit. Love sweaters. Honestly, fall is like my favorite time of year. So this is when, you know, it starts finally getting a little chilly outside. So of course I need my little Ugg boots. I don't care what y'all say, I love my Uggs. And besides Uggs, I love cute boots in general, especially if I'm going out with the girls or whatever the case may be. I like having like a cute heeled boot. Okay, let me show y'all one of my favorite ones. Hold on. Hey, right here. This is honestly one of my favorite ones, and I feel like this screams fall. It screams fall, okay? And Halloween is coming up. Are y'all excited like I am? That's one of my favorite holidays. If you like Halloween, I like you already, especially if you're a new subscriber. So make sure you press the subscribe button, Mookie. How do you find peace within your life? Oh, that's a really good question. What's been helping me is just whatever doesn't align with my goals, I literally just leave it where it's at, because I'm at a point where I don't want to be drained, I don't want to be tired, I don't want confusion around me. I feel like that just leaves me in a boat that's gonna sink, and I'm tired of sinking. So what I'm gonna do is get my ass in a whole nother boat that I know is not gonna sink. Okay, so honestly, that's how I find peace. Whatever does not align with me, it makes me happy, causes confusion, I just don't need it or want it around me. I'm trying to elevate, I'm not trying to go backwards. So anything that's literally causing me to go backwards, I'm gonna get the fuck away from it. Also, with finding peace, I've been just getting closer to myself, figuring myself out more, figuring out what I like, what I don't like, and just learning more about me. So that's what creates peace around me, just pouring into myself, pouring into my kids, stimulating myself in my life and what makes me happy. And if it's not doing that, then I just remove it. Simple. But yeah, that's it. That's all. I love y'all so much. If you want a part 2, or if you just want a girls talk in general with advice and situations that y'all are going through, let me know in the comments so I can drop it down, honey. Okay, but make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram. I do something called Wind Down Wednesdays with the chat on my Instagram, which I haven't did it in a minute, but I'm about to bring it back. So if you were a part of it, don't worry, Bookie, it's coming back. Okay, I love y'all so much. Oh wait, let's do the subscriber shout out for today, and it is a drum roll, please. So the subscriber shout out for this video goes to It's Label. So thank you, girl. You be under my videos a lot. I be seeing you. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for the support. And yes, girl. But I love y'all. I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, cheers. Bye, y'all.